Hi, and welcome to my video. As you read from the title, this will be a video on budget photography gear. No BS like 4K videos, stuff like that. Just regular old photography. While I'm just a hobbyist that likes playing with photography gear, I think it's safe to say that you might possibly relate to me as well, wanting the best equipment without breaking the bank. So, for my first candidate on this budget gear video, this is my trusty D7000. So, you might ask why I chose this camera. It's because it's weather sealed, has a top and rear magnesium panels, dual SD card slots, screw drive AF, 6 FPS continuous shooting, live view, and it has a 16 megapixel APS-C sensor with really great exposure latitudes. They normally go for around 200 USD on eBay and decent nick and low shutter count. If you're lucky, you could score one that comes with a lens like mine, like this Sigma Zoom 28 to 30 f 3.5 to 5.6 macro, and does the job. So mine is like some vignette, as you can see right there. And there's some battle scars. But I only got this with 34,000 shutter count. Top LCD is also flat. You could also get one of these Tamron SP for that. $17 to $50mm f2.8. It's a decent lens. It's quite heavy too. I'll get this one for like around $100 or so, something like that. Then the 75 to 300mm zoom is very heavy. Got this for like $100. It's a push-pull zoom, so don't twist it. Right, so second option, this is my beloved Nikon D3000. Now this is a decent little DSLR that you could get for around $100+. And since it does not have a lot of bells and whistles, it will really have to force you to learn how to work around the shortcomings of the D3000. You'll normally find this camera paired with this 18 to 55 AFS VR Nikon kit lens. It's a type G lens, so it doesn't have the aperture ring here, but for what it is, it takes quite a sharp picture. It only has a 10 megapixel CCD sensor, but it spits out some of the prettiest colors I've ever seen. And it's definitely lighter than the D7000. The battery life of that camera is pretty good since it doesn't have live view or anything like that. You could also get a 55 to 200 millimeter VR lens for this camera. Should probably go for like around $100+. I'll probably put it on the screen. Now, if you want to start the hobby, but DSLRs are intimidating or you don't want to lug around a large camera, then you could go for advanced point-and-shoots like the PowerShot G series, Lumix LX and TZ series, Sony RX series, and the Olympus XZ series. They all have the PSA and dial, so you could experiment with them as you please. Or, if you just want to point and shoot at things, you can put them on auto and just have fun shooting with your friends or family. As an example, my little Lumix TZ40, an 18 megapixel travel zoom camera with a 20x Leica DC Vario Elmar zoom lens that goes from 24 to 480 millimeters. And they've sold for around $100 to $200, and for that money you get the 20x Leica zoom, an 18 megapixel CMOS sensor, NFC and Wi-Fi connectivity for wireless transfer, and tons of creative effects. Like a soft filter, miniature, forgot what they're called. I can't read Japanese, unfortunately. Star. Yeah. There's also tons of scene modes like high-speed video, 3D. I don't know what those are. Pet portraits, I think. Some low light modes. Landscape, probably. Oh, and you can do what's it called? Panorama. Also has a pretty decent shooting capability. 10 frames per second, 40 but reduced resolution, continuous photos with flash. And for what it is, I think it's a really decent camera. And size is like, it's smaller than my phone, but maybe a little thicker. Yeah, you can charge it here with this port. I don't know what it's called. I mean HDMI. The NFC thing. Yeah. Right, so now I'll show you some photos that came from the D7000 and the D3000 and the lenses that were used. this is my first actual video, so it's very scuffed. So sorry about that. But I kept seeing people making budget photography gear videos, but then propose to get a $600 or $700 body that does 4K videos and recommends lenses that are worth hundreds of dollars. I might make another video about my Lumix FZ50, which is another budget gem. So thanks for watching my video.